Astrologically, everything's going a little bit wild right now. With 6 retrogrades, 2 full moons, transitioning through different astrological seasons, and according to numerology, we've got different portals that are all open up, and everything's kind of a little bit chaotic with love life, with wealth, with health, with everything, and everything's a little bit all over the place. So it's very important to know how to settle our energies. And there's 3 dates that are coming up as of tomorrow that are very significant towards our manifestations, and they will 100% affect us in some way, shape or form, because all energy is one and everything is interconnected. So in this video, I want to break down for you these 3 specific dates that you need to look out for in the next 72 hours that will affect your manifestations. Will it affect it in a positive way or a negative way? Depends how you best respond to it. So pay close attention. We're going to dive deep into it in this video, but before we get into it, show reel. Hit it. Namaste everyone, this is Akarshana here, Namo Himalaya, and in this video I'm going to break down for you 3 simple dates that are happening in the next 72 hours or so that will affect your manifestations. So we got to pay close attention to know how best to manifest and co-create alongside the universe instead of against it. Now, first things first, we got the 27th of August that I noted down, where we have Mars entering Libra. Okay, now Mars is like a fighter planet. Now once it enters into Libra, what we'll find is it's going to start settling those vibes. So what does that mean? During Mercury retrograde, and let me know inside the comments if you guys can resonate with what I'm saying, there's probably some turbulent times. You might have some arguments, some triggers with people you love in your romantic relationship or your family or friends, and people are just starting to trigger you a little bit. The emotions are going a little bit more wild. We're just a few days away from full moon, so emotions are all amplified. And so it may create some problems. Now the good news, when Mars is entering into Libra, it kind of balances out those energies. So what you're highly likely to start seeing tomorrow, and let me know by the way, save this video and come back to it if you experience it and you're like, whoa, this is really crazy, right? Because if there's been any confusion, or if there's been any turmoil between you and somebody else, or if there's been some like disagreement and you are not speaking to one another, or some problem happening communication wise, right? Even if it's between you and your boss, right? It could be in your career too. You will find tomorrow, for some odd and peculiar reason, you may even experience the sorries. Like, oh, I'm so sorry for what I said, I didn't mean it. You may even experience that some people will suddenly kind of like forget and put what they were going to argue with you about just under the carpet and not think about it, not talk about it, not go back to it again, right? This is a very interesting time when that energy happens. People will have no reason for it, right? They can't justify it. It's just how the energy is flowing. And so it's happening on a super conscious level, right? And so it's actually a very good time to start settling some differences tomorrow. It's a good time to let go of the old and in come with the new. It's very good to just move on in life in general. It's good for you to feel that energy and do the same and just show some more love and compassion, right? Don't hold any grudges. And it's also good that you will start observing people around you will have the same type of attitude as well. Things will let go and communication will seem easier. The point you've been trying to make, you've been trying to convey with your loved ones, they will finally just, some miraculous way, they just get it, right? So that's very good news for what's happening tomorrow. Now, the interesting thing is moving on to the 28th, which is actually a very good wealth date for investments, right? These few days is actually very good. 26, 27, 28 is very good for investments, right? But when it comes to 28th, what we've got is we've got Uranus, which will go retrograde in Taurus. This is actually our last retrograde, the 6th retrograde this month, which is kind of a bit wild, right? Now you're thinking, oh my God, that's enough retrogrades. Do we have any more? That's the last one this month. Okay, now, what is this? Uranus will tend to be a little bit more surprising, a bit of a shock artist, right? It may stir up some interesting scenarios and situations that may kind of shock your system a little bit, and you're like, where on earth did that come from? Okay, so be prepared for it. Don't be fearful of it, right? Shock can mean good. Shock just means different. Shock just means something that you did not expect to happen. So a note to self on that calendar for the 28th is to don't react to situations, right? Don't freak out, don't react to situations. Instead, learn to come to acceptance and surrender and allow the universe to work its magic through your existence, right? There's a saying that says, God has his, man makes his plan and God has his plan for you. So that's a very interesting day where God will do their work for you, which is good. And it may be unexpected. It may not be what you planned, but it's good because God is good. God's plan is for the best of you and to work towards the intentions you once set once upon a time that you may have forgotten about. So it's working its way, and sometimes it may need to take something away, change something that you planned to make it happen. From the outside, we'll be able to see the big picture. When you're inside, you may get a little bit disrupted and feel a little bit confused, right? But be rest assured, it's all good. Okay, so that's a very, very interesting thing that will happen. Also, another thing that I made a note about, right? During that retrograde, it's going to demand pretty much everybody to break all your bad habits. So a very good time to start looking at what you do on a daily basis that no longer serves you, doesn't serve your higher self, your highest calling. It's a good time to start changing your daily rituals, your morning rituals, your daily habits. Some things that you've been putting off for a long time. You've been telling yourself, I want to start going to the gym, but you keep not going. I want to start waking up early, but you keep not waking up early. It's a good time to start that and stay disciplined with that. And those who do will see more manifestations come in the coming days, in the coming weeks, in the coming months. Okay. Now, the final thing is on the 30th we have the full moon in Pisces. Okay. By the way, I just want you guys to get a note on this. I know on the 29th we actually have the full moon satsang, so it's from the 29th to the 30th. But on the 29th we have the full moon satsang. If you guys haven't got your ticket already for it, please do click on the first link inside the description and get that ticket now. It's absolutely free for you to join, right? It's probably like a 2 to 3 hour session where we'll be running a live Zoom call. There's probably going to be thousands of people tuned in from around the world, where we'll do very powerful practices to connect your energies, raise your vibrations with the moon's energies to co-create and manifest alongside the universe. So it's going to be a huge event. It's going to be a collective event. It's going to be powerful, and I recommend you guys go there, whether it's for healing, whether it's for raising your vibrations, or whether it's for manifestations. I will also be giving, for the first time, the full energy forecast for the month of September. I will be giving that live in person. By the way, if you are from the UAE, all right, or you're based in Dubai, come along to the center. It's absolutely free for you to join. All you need to do, register on the first link. If you are somewhere else in the world, then tune in via Zoom. Same link, first link in the description. Make sure to do that now because it's very limited spaces, okay? Now, while this full moon, what is it? It's the full moon in Pisces. Now, what's Pisces? Pisces is poetic. Pisces is flow state. Pisces is me. Pisces is, you may even see some romance happening during this full moon. Okay, so Pisces is this creative thing, it's this dreamy thing, it's this these ideas may come in. If you have certain ideas, allow whatever to flow through you, to move through you and manifest through you. And a very important thing for this particular full moon, by the way, I am going to make another video on full moon, this specific full moon, because there's quite a few things to speak about. So make sure if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure to subscribe to that too. I'm going to be releasing it maybe tomorrow or the day after, okay? But anyway, this full moon, it's allowing you to dance with the universe, show a bit of creativity, allow those downloads to happen and move with those downloads. Follow your heart and take action. Your physical mind will always try to take you out of the game. It's going to make a lot of excuses, make a lot of reasons why you shouldn't do something, but be rest assured that calling, that pull is for you to make the most out of your life. And it is going to be this undeniable force of nature that will channel ideas through you, and whatever shows up for you is for you. So my only thing for you is surrender that limited mind and move with the infinite soul. Follow your heart, whatever feels good. That good feeling is that God calling, right? And follow your heart and take action. It's a very, very good time, this full moon, to follow your creativity. Trust in your intuition, right? Be in flow state. Go with the flow. What shows up for you? Portal of opportunity opens up, move through it, take action, take that leap of faith, and keep moving forward. Most likely, you'll see one door open up, two door open up, you keep stepping through, you don't see it yet. On the third door, you open up, jackpot. You start seeing all of your manifestations, whether it be manifesting that love of your life, or manifesting wealth opportunities in your life, or manifesting great health, will auto magically happen because of that flow state and your ability to be adaptive with the environment, with astrology, with numerology, with the moon, with the stars, with the planets, right? So these are my updates for all of you, and I look forward to seeing you all on the full moon satsang. Again, it's the first link inside the description. Make sure to click on it now and register your space if you haven't already. And other than that, if you enjoyed this video, you got anything out of it whatsoever, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also comment below, let us know where you guys are tuning in from, and also let us know if you can resonate with anything I've spoke about already. Finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year we're dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, we are signing out. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.